Yeah, one thing that I've been thinking about lately and that I was worried about before I started training for the Ironman is time management. Because when you're running a business or you have a job, you have family commitments, you have a spouse, kids, I mean, the list of responsibilities can go on and on. But ultimately what really changed my perspective on this, we're all allotted the same amount of hours in a day. Me, you, guys that run multi-billion dollar companies, people that accomplish incredible things in life, we all have the same amount of hours in a day. But the difference between me, you, and the best people in the world is they can allocate their time in a way where they maximize every single minute of the day. And that doesn't mean that you don't have a social life. And that's what I always thought. If I spend all my time optimizing, becoming efficient, making more money, the superficial things in life, then I would leave everything else to the sideline. But something that I've realized is even the most successful guys out there, they have non-negotiables where they don't work on Saturday, they don't work on Sunday, and they turn their phone off by 5 p.m. So they allot themselves between, let's say it's 5 in the morning till 5 at night, and that's the time that they get the things that they want to accomplish in life done. So that's something that I've been trying to get better at, making sure I'm game planning and I'm strategizing and I'm forecasting what I need to be doing in each part of the day. You know, we allot a certain amount of time for the Ironman training, we allot a certain amount of time for marketing for the business, a certain amount of time to build the personal brand, do what we're doing right now, record, edit, post. And then you have to have a certain part of the day that's only dedicated to generating new ideas. With any goal in life, you have to be able to create. And so being able to set aside that amount of time where I can just sit, think, how can we grow the business? How can we grow the personal brand? How can I be a better father, better husband? But that kind of thought process has really been helping me as I've been taking on more responsibility, Ironman, business, family. But yeah, I'm gonna finish up here, get changed, head over, hit a 5 miles in a spot that used to go kind of run around in the desert as a kid. Really, really cool spot. Gonna go and get the run completed before the sun comes up. Let's go hit a quick 5 miles. Okay guys, so we just got in the first order, one of 2 shipments that we're getting in for this massive bulk order. And the reason I want to touch on this is because what this is doing for us, ultimately, like if you look at this as really a service-based business, or even if you're a product-based business, is controlling the customer experience from beginning to end. A big problem with us is we weren't able to control the product, right? Being able to control the product from when the customer gets it to if they have a problem down the road. Doing this, bringing our equipment in-house, is enabling us to really control the warranty, control our profit margin, control pricing for the customer, and ultimately giving us the ability to provide more value to the customer, right? Same idea with Elon Musk. For him, there was no company and there was no product line out there where he could get distribution for all of the parts for Tesla cars in order for him to make what he wanted to make. It wasn't out there. He had to start it from literally scratch, from zero, and they had to pull parts from different industries, think outside the box. They had an incredible team, obviously. And so for them, they were able to create this product called Tesla that we and so many people enjoy, and that's because they were able to control literally the parts, the sourcing, literally down to the raw materials. He went out and he started buying different raw materials companies, and so they literally took the whole process from distribution to sourcing the material to even taking out all of the dealership and the front end sales part that was so ingrained in the auto industry. All you have to do to go buy a Tesla is go online and literally press a button, and you can apply for financing and or get a vehicle delivered right to your house. And so he literally took everything out and he said, what does the customer want? How can we make the best product and experience that's going to give shareholders and the customer the most amount of value possible? Same thing with Amazon. Amazon took over. Obviously, they started with the software piece where people could go online and buy, but ultimately led to them taking over the entire shipping infrastructure, right? Jeff Bezos said one of our biggest costs was FedEx, UPS, all of the mailing service providers were making the products more expensive than they needed to be. So he went out, he started buying trucks, and he started creating his own mailing infrastructure for Amazon, right? And there's tons of other things that they've done, but those are just two examples that everybody knows of that you can take as an example in your business and try to control the process, right? The more control you have, the more ability you have to add more value to your customers and to the people that work for your business. So this is something that we're doing. It's just a start for us, but ultimately I think it's going to get us to the point where we're going to really be able to control start to finish that entire process for the customer. And for us, it's go big or go home. And so we're super excited about it. And yeah, we have this other shipment coming in here in the next few weeks. So we'll show you guys when that comes in. Box number 2. Brody, come here. Ouch! Okay. Brody, come here. Come here. Come here. We're gonna tell the camera. Okay. Okay, guys. So Brody's 3rd birthday party was today, and as you guys can see, we had a lot of people here. It's a lot of fun. Brody is sick today. This is the 2nd year in a row that he's been sick for his birthday party, and he just woke up 2 hours after everybody left. So party started at 10. Brody went to sleep at 10:30 and woke up at 2:30. So yeah, unfortunately, Brody didn't get to hang out with everybody, but here we are. So, and then Brody and Dada are going to go on the slide. Let's go. Yeah, let's go.